So I guess it's time for vlog number 4. I'm in the workbench room today. I've been in here most of the day organizing, cleaning up. You can see some of the stuff around me. It's a labor of love keeping this place clean. I don't know about you guys, but my workbench just stays covered in stuff usually, and that drives me nuts. So I've been working really hard to organize and get stuff, where I can like easily grab it. So in lieu of just a vlog of talking today, I'm going to kind of go over what's on my workbench and how I've kind of got it organized, and see if you guys have any suggestions for better ways to do this. Let's just take a general overview of the workbench, and I'll show you. You can see all the review items I have backed up here. Got a lot to do. You see my component storage, and I got stuff stacked on top of that. I have stuff stacked over here, all through here. So basically we'll just start at this end, and it's where I kind of keep my cables and a couple clamps, stuff like that. Haven't figured out a good way to store scissors on a pegboard yet. If anybody's got any ideas, that would be amazing. So I keep my soldering iron just there. I'm not really happy with it there, but that's where it's going to have to stay. Just coming over, this is like one of the things I've been working on. It's just a place to store my CA glue and my refill bottle for the flux pen that I bought on Amazon. And it's actually a pretty cool little shelf that I made, but I need to work on that a little more. I need to work on some better storage solution for my multi-stranded and solid strand hookup wires. You can see I got my jumper wires there. That's only about a 1/50th of what I have. But yeah, I mean, just a screwdriver stand. Yeah, I have stuff behind the monitor here. All this. One thing I'm actually particularly proud of is this ruler and cutting mat and tape little section. I printed all these little hangers off. I found them on Thingiverse. I'll link to them in the show notes. But basically, all the rulers that I use on a regular basis are here. And yeah, I drilled some holes in my cutting mat so I could hang it up. All the tape hangs up. All my component stuff. So one of the major things that I have to organize, you've seen some pictures on Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, of this drawer looking really clean and all organized, but that's kind of went out the window in the last couple of weeks. I have a ton of stuff in here and I have no idea where to put it all. It's mostly development boards and little modules, sensor modules and stuff like that. Also, if you come over here, I have a ton of stuff in here I need to organize. That's just, I got to figure all that out. Under the bench, I have way back here, you can see my little Sigmatech mini ITX case I built for my shop computer. I have, a little 3-drawer store, so like quadcopter parts, power packs, miscellaneous stuff in the others. I have PC stuff over here, so like water cooling and all kinds of custom PC stuff. My oscilloscope sits under there. It's just, I'm really out of room in here. So, yeah. So let me show you a couple other things I really like in here that I've kind of came up with. I got tired of the keyboard that I use for my setup being on the desktop, so I just CA glued some neodymium magnets to the back, and now it just sticks to the side of my workbench. Also, I use single edge razor blades like they are a dime a dozen, and they actually really are a dime a dozen. So I use them and I'll throw them away. I'll go through 100 of them in 2 months. So at Harbor Freight, they have these little magnetic bars that they're designed to like hang your like pliers and your stuff like that up on. And I find I don't really use it for pliers and stuff, but it's great to just take a little magnet, or a little razor, and stick it to the magnet. You can throw a couple up there, and they're always there. You're never looking for them, and as long as you know that you have 3 out or 2 out or whatever, you know that you're not going to step on one if there's 3 up here. So that works great. Little lighting controller for my underbench lights. I just you can see that I have just velcroed it for my stuff there. Yep, I kind of stuck at how to organize this any further just because I'm out of room. We're out of room in the whole place. When I moved here, I downsized my home by about half. My old workroom was about 36 by 20, and my new workspace, it's literally 7 foot by about 7 foot. And I share this with my girlfriend. She's also a maker, but she's more on the handicrafts and yarn making and spinning and stuff like that. So you know, she's got all of like her custom yarns that she's made and stuff. So you know, I share this room with her, and I have another room that's set up for 3D printing, but it's a little messy right now. Once I organize it, I'll show you guys. So yeah, if you got any suggestions on how I can clean this up a little, just let me know. If there's any cool like storage solutions out there for, you know, to make these drawers a little easier. I mean, this is a mess. But I mean, it's kind of my fault. I have a bunch of NeoPixels, and you know, I have about 10 Raspberry Pis in here, about 15 Arduinos, all kinds of stuff, solid state relays, RFID boards, you know, proto boards, SumoBot kits, I literally everything. So I really need to go through and organize all that so I can find it easily. If you come around over here, we have another, just a little shelf that we bought at like Walmart or something, and I want to organize it a little better too. But one of the main things I need to figure out is this tub, and let me bring it over here. So these are all the hand tools that I use in here on a weekly basis. So I got files, I got countersinks, scissors, levels, picks, screwdrivers, pliers, everything in there, and I really got to figure out how to do that. And I can't hang it all up on the pegboard because I'm running out of space. So ideally, I would like to get my most used tools in this drawer, and that's just going to be a challenge, and I'll figure that out. Oh yeah, that's it for the workbench. I'm actually going to head outside now, and I'm going to show you kind of what I'm going to convert into my woodworking space. To get, you know, I got to clean out this little storage building we have so I can get the X-Carve in there and get everything set up for that. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Outside now, kind of show you what I've got to do. Actually, a couple of those computer cases I mentioned are not in here, so they must already be in a storage building. So this is my little storage shed. It's not much, but it has a lot of stuff in it. I used to have a lot of stuff stored out at my grandmother's in a workshop that I had out there, but she passed away, and you know, we're renting the place out, and I had to just kind of clean it out. So I brought the important stuff here, and a lot of it's just empty boxes and stuff that I got to get rid of. Some tools, stuff like that. So yeah, you can see I do have a lot of computer cases in here that I got to get rid of. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get started on that, and I'll check back in a little bit. So as you can see, I actually have a lot of it cleaned out now. Basically, I'm gonna put some stuff in a storage unit, throw some stuff away, and just move on. I still have a monster pile of stuff behind me I have to go through, but the X-Carve's coming any day, and I need to make room.